Hello everyone, my name is Riley and welcome to my channel. I know I didn't upload last week, I was away at camp, but I am back now. Today I wanted to share with you some of my current goals for August, September, October of 2018. I've been thinking about it and watching a lot of intentional living YouTubers, and one of the things that keeps coming up is setting goals. Setting goals is not something that I've ever really done for myself before, but since I have found that so many people have been setting goals and it's worked well for them, I thought that I would give it a shot for myself. I have set 3 goals that I would like to accomplish within the next 3 months. And yes, they're small goals, but you know, they're goals to work towards. These goals might be small for you, but for me, they're pretty big. And your goals might seem huge to other people, but they're minuscule to you. It all depends on the person and your situation. The YouTuber I've been watching that's been setting a lot of goals and that kind of inspired me to start setting goals is Michelle B. I will link her channel down in the description. She does a lot of lifestyle and intentional living videos that I have come to really enjoy. I did feel discouraged though, because a lot of the times I'm going through and watching all of these goal making videos and things, the goals all seem very big and unattainable for somebody like me, and I have a hard time sticking to things due to my mental health and mental state, so the idea of having these big crazy goals was really overwhelming. But I did realize that the goals and how big or small they are is completely dependent on the individual, so I thought I would set up a few goals for myself, see how I do with them, and see if this is something that I want to incorporate into my everyday life. My first goal is to upload a minimum of 4 videos a month across all 3 of my channels. Since I have come back, I have smashed that goal into bits, but I want to make sure that I have a goal that keeps me uploading somewhat regularly, but also make sure that I don't get totally overwhelmed by uploading a video on a week on each channel, which would end up being 3 videos a week, and sometimes that is really overwhelming for me. So I feel like 4 videos a month spanned across my 3 channels is a really good goal to reach, and I feel like I will be able to meet that and possibly exceed that. My second goal is to form a steady and consistent night routine that includes relaxation, reading, and self-care. I feel like this will be an easier goal for me to accomplish, considering I have already kind of started implementing that kind of night routine for myself, but a few things like reading and doing a meditation before bed are things that I would like to permanently add to my routine every single day, and right now I'm not doing them every day, so I thought it would be a nice goal for myself to make sure I am consistently doing these things that make me a happier person. My third and last goal I'm going to talk with you about is I want to write in my daily journal at least 3 times a week. I have started to pick up journaling. I bought a really nice journal, some really nice pens. I've tried journaling in the past before and I've never been able to stick with it, and I think that's because I have forced myself to be like, oh, you have to do so many pages every single day, and that got really overwhelming for me. It was not a commitment that I could stick to. So with this new journal that I'm starting, I want to write in it at least a couple of times a week. I'm not going to give myself a specific length that I have to write, so I'm just going to write what feels natural for me, and I'm going to write when I feel inspired to write, but I'm gonna try to do it at least 3 times a week. From journaling so far, I have found that it really helps me get my thoughts out of my head and organized, which is a really nice thing because my brain can be all mumbo jumbo a lot. So being able to write down all my thoughts and get them down and slow down my thinking enough to write it out really helps me. The biggest thing that I made sure when setting all of these goals for myself was to make sure that all of these goals were attainable. So I'm not setting ridiculous goals like get a job that makes $50K a year, because that's not an attainable thing for me right now. But these little goals that I have set for myself are things that I know that I am completely capable of doing. I set a 3-month deadline. I started these probably the middle of August, so towards the middle of November I will look back on these goals, see where I wrote them down, I will do a reflection, see if I've met the goals, and I will also make more goals for the next 3 months. Hopefully this is something that I keep up with. I think it will. It has seemed to have made everything a lot less stressful on me, knowing that I have attainable goals I can achieve, and I have to be more patient with myself, and I have been, and it's been nice. So if I do end up sticking with it, you can definitely expect another goals video in about 3 months, and I'm sure that video will include me looking back on these 3 goals that I shared with you today and setting my other 3 goals for the next 3 months. I really hope that you enjoyed this video and found it a little bit inspiring to maybe set your own goals. And just know that goals, like I said at the beginning of the video, are different for every person. How big or small they are is dependent on the person and the situation. No goal is too big or too small. Thank you for joining me here today. You can subscribe to my channel if you'd like to see more videos. I post pretty frequently, about once a week over here. And I also have a vlog channel and an age regression channel, which are both linked in the description if you'd like to subscribe to those for more content as well. You can follow me on my social media everywhere at the Riley Kyle, which is also linked below, as well as my Patreon and Ko-Fi if you wish to support me. I love you guys a whole lot, and I'm excited to see you soon. Goodbye.